We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Konichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Grand Rising. It's another day. It's Tuesday, man. Second day of the work week. We just got over the weekend that went too fast. But we here grinding. So welcome to this morning segment of Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups with yours truly, the grumpy old man, the only man on YouTube that got 1,000 damn names. How about that? I try to live up to every last one of them unless there's something that ain't part of my characteristic. You know what I mean? Because somebody called me something out of my name on this joint, then I'm going to be raising king. But how y'all feel? I hope y'all are rising on the good side of the bed. Hopefully you got up, get your day started with your boy. Brush your teeth, brush your tongue. Make sure to brush your tongue too, people. We always hear, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. You gotta have clean teeth. If your teeth is stink, your breath is gonna stink. Well, people, if you're in touch with hygiene, you gotta brush your tongue. You gotta floss your tongue because your tongue holds everything that goes in your mouth. That's where your taste buds is at, on your tongue. So you just can't be waking up, and getting in somebody, blowing smoke in somebody's face and Creator knows what it may smell like, So make sure, people, you are brushing your tongue besides brushing your teeth. It is very important. It helps cure bad breath. Okay? Yes, I'm sounding like, one of these, doctors or something like that. I'm just saying. Get the mild boogers out your eyes and get the marination dried up out of the corner of your mouth. It's time to get up, get your day started. If you're listening and you're cleaning up your bedroom or whatever, or you get ready for work, get the kids ready for school, or you just getting ready to do you. Thanks for coming in and joining us right here on the JBT Network. So, I'm going to try to be as cool and calm as I can because of most of the names I have. Those names means aggression. I can't help myself, But there's some things to talk about, some things that we could be about. Then some things we could be like, okay. Well, for starters, I want to do this. I mean, man, we already know who is the hottest topic. What is the hottest topic? I'm just trying to do something a little different. Because then if we're talking about the same exact thing, then we're giving someone some power, some attention, that they don't need. So let me just start off with this, people, because this is one thing I've been waiting to find out. Okay, so we can kill off the suspense because we finally best. We have an opponent for Tank Davis, which is Lamont Roach. I've been hearing about this for a few days, over a week. Just waiting to see what's going to happen because at this point, I don't care who gets in the ring with Tank Davis. I really don't care. Doesn't mean that I don't care to a point that he gets in there with somebody, get in there with somebody that definitely shouldn't even be in the ring with him, right? Because we get enough of that going on in boxing right now. But as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, who he gets in the ring with, if you don't like who Tank Davis is getting in the ring with, you know who to blame. That's all I'm saying. He's getting in there with Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is a good opponent. Maybe not to some of y'all because everybody's looking for the elite fight, that elite name, that brand name. Well, y'all see what's been happening trying to get these things to take place. This is one thing, us as content creators, because we're the ones that instigate all this nonsense. What we need to start doing right now, and every last one of us is guilty of this, even myself as I speak to y'all on this Tuesday morning. We all guilty of this. We have to be more open-minded when it comes to these boxers fighting, period. I want everybody to understand this morning that we are in a different time zone. We are living in different times. Yes, we know this. The younger people, they tell us all the time, oh, you're living in the past. Get out the past. Oh, man, get out of here with that. Get out of here. It's played out. That's old. Well, there's some truth to that. Some, not all the way through. There's some truth to that. But there's another truth to it too. Now, look, you must be taking care of yourself. That's one of the most important things. Be taking care of yourself wherever you are. Take care of yourself. But if you're looking for certain validation, because this is what people are looking for. Everybody's looking to have a name. You just got to be that name. You want to be the name of all names. That means you love attention. You want the attention. Well, you can use that or take it whatever way you want it. Is it attention you really want, or the respect for what you do is what you want? It's two different things. A person could be, paying you attention. What's the meaning of paying someone attention? Looking, and watching what you're doing and listening to what you're saying out your mouth. And then see if you can regurgitate what one had just showed you or what they just told you. That's all it is. No more, no less. No more, no less. I got my eyes on you. That's it. So everybody wants that. But you have to be mindful of what type of attention you want. Meaning you building a certain reputation for yourself. Have to be mindful of that. And I'm going to say this because this one thing that a lot of boxers have been doing lately has not been working out for them. Everybody, hey, listen. Everybody don't need to be a bad guy. Everybody don't need to be the villain, which I see in today's time. A lot of people everybody wants to be the villain. It seems like if the good guy, it makes you appear to be weak. So everybody, oh man, you know what? To get all the attention, man, I'm act like I'm rough and tough. I'm better than what I am. I'm gonna show not as much manners. I ain't gonna be as much respect and things like that. But that ain't gonna get you nowhere. The only thing it's going to do is get you a win or get you a loss. It's whatever way you work with it. But today's fighters, everybody got to stop acting like they need to play this bad role, this villain role in order to, gain revenue, more revenue at the gates, or pulling in people more for the pay-per-view standpoint and all that. That's not working for everybody. See, they thinking being a villain sells. And the reason of the mindset is because that is what's being put out into the air. And this is why fighters think that. I mean, just look at everything overall. What do people most like? What we like the most in movies? When it comes to action movies and crime movies, a lot of time, man, we like the villains. We like the bad guys. They say good girls like bad guys. Everybody likes something that I don't know what it is, but trying to play like you're hard, it's not gonna really get you nowhere. Trying to play like you super tough, you the villain. The villain don't win all the time. The villain loses too, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the villain falls short. Sometimes you better stop watching these TV series and this, that, and the other when the villain is just going through everything, wiping everything out, and is unstoppable. There's nothing good that can stop it. Please don't follow that, because in the sport of boxing, you're dealing with an opponent in real time, and somebody, no matter if you're playing good guy or bad guy, you either going to get a good lesson or you're going to get a bad lesson. That's either a win or loss, and that determines in the style that you receive it. Right? But we can't be complaining about what one does when it's time for them to do something. So Tank Davidson's fight Lamont Roach, I don't want to hear nothing about nobody, especially if you are someone, because you just have some people who are just fans of the sport. They're really not a fan of boxers, which is pretty smart. You hear Brother D. Free say it a whole lot. He's more so a fan of the sport than actually boxers. I'm a fan of the sport, but there's a couple of fighters I'm a fan of, but I'm more a fan of the sport. Because I tell you 1,000 times over, every last one of these damn fighters, I just want to see a damn rumble. And make your boxing life simple. It takes a lot of stress off. You don't have to get into too many arguments and things like that. You're more on a neutral zone, but still it is a danger zone too. But these times are different. So that doesn't mean that because times are different now that we, the people that been around before you youngins came around, is supposed to accept whatever. I get it. Y'all in our time. Well, I get that. I get that. But what y'all doing with y'all time? Y'all ain't running nothing. Y'all, they not holding the fort. They not holding the line down as they all should be collectively. And I mean the entire sport. So every boxer, certain fighters, listen, every fighter is a mascot for that damn sport. Every fighter is a mascot for the sport of boxing. I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm saying. Doesn't matter how vocal they are or how quiet they are. All of them, every last boxer is a mascot for the sport itself. So all in collective, this is the reason why fighters, they got to be on the same time, because certain things makes the whole sport look bad. Not just make one fighter look bad, it makes the whole entire sport look bad. That's why a lot of people say, man, I don't watch boxing no more. And it's because of one person that made the whole damn sport look bad. And like I said the other day, now I don't want nobody to continue to keep killing this kid. But I get it. He gets what he deserves, but I'm not going to try to use his name. His name, their name ain't good enough to come out my mouth no more. I am a legend. So I ain't gonna speak on nobody. I ain't gonna speak nobody's name out my mouth if they ain't no damn legend. And none of you, anybody else, all over YouTube can say to me, who the hell you are? You a legend? I've got receipts. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But this ain't about me. It ain't about you. It's about those down what they are, and it's showing us that they really are not. But it's bad for the sport. It makes all the other fighters in the sport look bad. You don't have to agree with me because you and your feelings, because your favorite fighters and their feelings and all emotional. They make your sport look bad. Yes, all these things that have been happening in 2024, we had so many soap opera episodes with these fighters. It makes the sport look bad. If it's one rotten apple in the basket, it rocks out the whole basket to me. This is just how I feel. You may try to correct me. Hey man, you know, one, you know, what they say, one apple don't spoil the whole package. Listen, things work different over here. And what I'm saying, you gonna be in this sport, you have to conduct yourself as a man at all times. It's not good. And look how it's sounding, people. Look how it's sounding. People are going around saying, hey, don't get in the ring with this guy. Don't give him no money.
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you this.
Yes, and I see my brother BBO is feeling me this morning. He only do this if I'm saying something right. But it's sad. It's so sad. People, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You're killing yourself. You're out here committing suicide with this. It's so sad and it's bad for the sport. Someone need to go tell that boy, you making the entire sport look bad. You're not just making yourself look bad, you're making the entire sport look bad. Now look, people are saying, man, they don't even want to see this kid no more. So what type of career does he have left? What type of career is any fighter is going to have left? If they moving around like this doesn't work good. Do not follow that blueprint. The reality has set in, and it finally got to the ones who's been living in a thick air of delusion. It's not good. So now your stock drop. People is going around saying how much you should get paid to fight. This is crazy. I heard people say, man, this boy should only get $1 million a fight. But this was supposed to be the money kid, right? This was supposed to have been the young boy with all the damn money. But now people are saying, hey, young boy, you ain't got no money like that, young boy. Then this guy is asking for a certain amount of money. For a certain amount of money. And can someone please tell me, especially for all those who like to get into the numbers, because I don't like to get into it like that. You know, I just speak on it on the above the surface level. I don't go too deep for it. But can someone tell me how someone that's supposed to be the money guy, the purse guy, is only asking for itty bitty money? Now, y'all, I know y'all question is crutch. What you mean by itty bitty money? Well, I'm going by what this person is supposed to be worth. This the guy that's supposed to be, he pays everybody more money, than anybody else. And why he only asking for $4 million? That's lowball money. If you the guy like that, huh? If you the dude like that, why you only asking for that much? Talk to me about that, because I know if I'm the guy like that, or I'm paying, somebody's gonna make that off of me. So why am I gonna ask when I can pay somebody? Do that make sense to y'all? But this morning segment is about, really, this is not good. It's bad for the entire sport. It's not just about roasting this guy because you feel as though a certain fighter would beat him, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. But this is just facts, man. It's it's horrible. So I don't want to hear no excuses. No excuses. It is what it is. Because now it should be about who's willing to get in the ring with someone that a lot of people's not willing to get in the ring with. Okay? It is what it is. Now you can say Roach ain't worth getting in the ring with. You can say how the fight is gonna look, this, that, and other. Well, I'm gonna say this. I respect Lamont Roach, and I expect him to go in there and not lay the hell down. I expect Lamont Roach going in and put on a better fight than some of these dudes that's scared to fight Tank Davis will put on a better performance. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Because it's sad. And this is what you want the next generation to look up to? Huh? Stay here? All right, cool, thanks. You want, this is what we want the next generation of fighters to look up to? Is this the correct blueprint for the young old heads of the sport to be setting for these younger guys that's coming up? It's not good at all. So it's nothing much left. So we in October. This is officially the first day of October, and we winding down. So we should pretty be on point and key about what's actually going to happen for the rest of the year when it comes to fights. So it's not too much going on. What's up, Stan? How much is the badge? It's not much going on. So we got the Tank date in there. Good enough. We got Boots and that date getting there. I know people not good enough. I already know. But guess what? This is the ending of the year. Who you gonna blame? You can't blame Ghostbusters because they ain't got nothing to do with it. You have to blame everybody else, the fighters, the promoters, the managers, the boxing committee, commissions, and blame your goddamn self. Yes, all of us is to blame collectively. Because these are the reasons why a lot of things is not happening this year. But every boxing fan, we look at this sport because it's an exciting sport. It's a gladiator sport. One of the very few sports where we can see that men get tested in and out. You know, this is the sport of all sports. Out of all, contact sports. This is the one. This is the one. Yeah, football is a mean one too, but you put pads on, you can still get hurt. But this is the one. So this is what we want to see. Back in the early days when all this stuff first started, and they used to have the people would come together and they like to see the fights and stuff. Man, you couldn't be no Kerr. You couldn't be no Kerr. You know, back in those ancient days, and the way this man is moving in the sport, they would have killed this behind by now. He would have got executed because of that. What are we doing? What has happened? What needs to stop? And I think we need to start with ourselves as fans. No matter if we like another fighter more than the other, but what we need to do all together, be on the same time all together, is not the nonsense. Not the nonsense. But, everything is about paper, or somewhat supposed to be about paper. People doing things just to take a check, just to get a little payday. People taking shortcuts. People are not willing to do what they need to do and go all the way through the whole trial of daring to be great. People is taking shortcuts. You got fighters taking shortcuts. Especially when they can see something their path can be manufactured and already fixed for them. They're willing to take that lighter load. They already with the work smarter, not harder at the younger age. When that's the mindset as you get older, you gain that wisdom as you doing your thing and whatever, wherever you working or whatever your craft is. Because they said you get older, man, you're supposed to lighten up on the load. As you get later in your career and stuff, man, it should get lighter. You should make it lighter. And this is one of the things that we have having disagreements with. Because too many fighters are making this move too soon. And then we say on the flip side of that coin that some fighters that really deserve to take it light. When they do it, then we ridicule them about it. What are we doing? We confused. How we know what to give them when we don't really know what the hell we want from them? And they sit back and they really listen to the fans sometimes. They listen to us sometimes, not all the time. They listen to us, but sometimes they comprehension of what we saying, they don't convey it the right way. So think about that. It's just too much of I want things light. This is not, it's boxing. It's a gladiator sport. You're not supposed to get treated in the ring how you get treated outside the ring. It don't work like that. What do I mean by that? Your attitude, how people treat you. When you in that ring, ain't nobody outside the ring you know. When you in that ring, all that other nonsense goes out the door. You being a spoiled brat, you in that ring, it goes out the door. It's just like when you at war, you ain't worrying about the civilian life. When you at war, you not worrying about the civilian life. You ain't writing home to the family because you out in the jungle. You ain't got time to think. You ain't got time to love. You out there in the thick of it all. You trying to get up out of there. You trying to get out the same way you came in that joint. Breathing with all your pieces still working in together, not put back together. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? It's different. You cannot go inside that ring. You cannot lace up the gloves and still be having that outside, the other side of the ring type of attitude. The audience can, your corner can, even though they ain't in the ring, but they on the outside. But once you get in that ring, matter of fact, once you get to start prepping yourself for training camp, whatever damn personal problems you got going on, shouldn't even be calculating or registering in your damn brain. You shouldn't be worrying about your girlfriend. You shouldn't be worrying about your baby mama, if she giving you a headache or not. None of that when it's time to go to war. None of that is acceptable when it's time to go to war. I'm pretty sure everybody in attendance this morning knows someone or have known someone that has been to prison. Even some of us may spend time in prison or in jail, and we handle that time differently. Some of us, you hear some dudes, man, yeah, I did that 5, man, and it was easy for me. Damn, how you do that 5 and it's easy for you? Because I wasn't worrying about the outside life. Ask anyone, if not yourself, if they ever did time in prison and you ask them, how did they deal with it? You got to cut the other side off. Boxers, so when it's time to get in that ring, baby, take that pacifier off. Don't pit on no damn bed. Don't be asking for nothing. You can't ask mommy and daddy for nothing. You can't send no strawberry letter home and none of that. You in that damn ring. Somebody's trying to knock your head off. Somebody's trying to take you out of here. You ain't got time to be on no pretty shit. You ain't got time to be worrying about none of that. You ain't gonna make it out. Your whole time is gonna, good morning. Your whole time is gonna be so stressful. And then you hear those people, oh man, well, how did you do that time? Oh, I did my time. It wasn't stressful because you cannot worry about everything on the opposite side, people. You can't. No matter what you do, no matter what sport you in, no matter what you're doing, even when you get up and go to your 9 to 5, Jack, you got to get a 9 to 5 mindset. You can't be taking what wifey did to you to work or what the husband did to you at work. You got to leave all those problems at home. Because if you bring your problems at home to work, guess what? Your workplace ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna be right for you. It's not gonna be right for the people that you working around. Because you bringing all that unnecessary nonsense that don't have nothing to do with the job around the job. Now you sitting up there, you all mean and mad at work. You mad at everybody at work, and everybody at work and do a damn thing to you. You can't operate like that. That is not the way to go, people. When you get in there, your mind got to be on one thing and one thing alone, and that's getting in there, surviving, and coming out a winner. But if you worrying about everything else, you want things outside the ring to, to be there in the presence of the ring, no. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for you or anybody else. Doesn't matter how much you piss and fit. Boxing is not, and no sport is here to take care of any athlete. No sport is here to be your mother, your father. None of that. You here to perform, get a paycheck, win, lose, or draw, and you take your ass home. You know how many people wish they can have the luxury of doing that? You know how many people would love to switch places with people? Oh yeah, we would want to do that all the time. But we have to be selective about that too. Because we gotta think about what actually comes with that. Because it's something that comes with a little bit of everything. But how you gonna have your mind right if your mind ain't right when you go on to war? You can't be out in that green zone and you worrying about if the Flyers gonna win the damn playoffs. You can't be worrying about none of that. But see, that's what's going on with these boxers. They worrying about the wrong damn thing when it's time to get inside that damn ring. They worrying about everything else, and then what they do, things that what happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. What happened in the ring should stay in the ring, and then things that they bringing in the ring, they bringing it on the outside. Things that happen on the outside, they bringing it into the ring. The only thing that should be going in and out that ring every time is your warrior spirit. That's it. Not worrying about your girlfriend, not worrying about that, not worrying about this guy. Oh, you got a bill, he got a bill. Well, we should be getting paid the same thing. No, we should not be getting paid the same damn thing. But ask yourself, this is what is going on in boxing. This is what is going on with all these soft behind fighters. It's sad. It's sad. It's not a good thing. And I think they should be told that they're making the sport look bad. Every single fighter other than themselves in the sport should be telling them that. The OGs should be telling them that. You know what? Somebody probably told them that off the grid. But once you get arrogant and all that, you can't tell them shit. I hate people you can't tell them nothing because they think they so damn good or they did so damn much already. You can't tell me nothing. And somebody need to tell you something, Jack. Somebody need to tell you something. Bro, you ain't built for this. That's what somebody needs to tell you. Old school in the building, JBT, the fam. Mark the Dan historian in the building. How y'all feeling this morning, man? How y'all feeling? But it's the truth, old school. What we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do? What we gonna do? But since now since we tallying up the end of the year, We don't have much left, like I've been saying for the past couple of days. I'm just going to be happy with what we do have coming up. I'm going to watch and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to call it the way I see it when things happen. But I'm all for people who's willing to get inside the ring. That's who I'm for. I don't care about none of that. I do not care about, oh, this person should be fighting this person. I don't care about none of that no more. I don't care. As long as the fighters that I do like, I see them fighting. That's all that matters to me. I don't care about nothing else no more. Because you know why? You know why? Because there's always somebody, it take two to dance, you know? But it's always going to be someone out there that's going to spoil the plans. And look what happened. You still ain't got the fight that you wanted to see yet. You still haven't gotten a fight that you wanted to see. You still have not gotten the fights we want to see. Your favorite fighter still ain't done enough yet, according to you. That shit's up. Why is that? Yeah, Carol's one. Y'all know that joint. That shit's up. Why is that? Why is that? I don't care. The only thing I care about is two men willing to get in the ring and fight each other. I don't care. They laced up the gloves. They got in the ring that night. Even if they got their head clean knocked off, guess what? They got in the ring that night. Can't say that about other people. I don't care how many rounds he lost by. He got in the ring that night. You can't say that about other people. I don't care if he didn't throw enough to the damn body. He got in the damn ring. That's all I care about. All I care about and all I'm going to respect is fighters who get in the ring with one another. I don't care. I don't care if somebody drop the smoothest game in the world to get a fight that they shouldn't be getting. Guess what? Say what you want about Rolly Romero. I respect him. Say what you want about Ryan Garcia. Let one of those dudes bite on. They gonna get in the ring. That's what I respect. People who's actually getting in the ring. Not people who's making excuses. Not people saying, oh, I need this, I need that. When did you become so damn needy? We all need. You've been boxing all the time, and now when it comes to a certain fight, you need all this extra stuff. Come on, man. That's all I got respect for. I ain't respecting nobody. They ain't getting in the ring. I'm not respecting no clout chasing. If two fighters are getting in the ring and we got a date and we got a fight night, that's what I respect. I don't care if he's an E-level fighter, F-level fighter, Z-level fighter. He got in the damn ring. I don't care. And as much as we can say they did it for the money, these dudes are so punk, they won't even do it for the money. What are we talking about? We can't even say that anymore. Hey, he only got in there for the money. Guess what? He still got in there. His people, the money was there for him, but the heart wasn't. Talk to me. Do I need to say that one again? It was fighters and it was money there for him. Yeah. And they didn't take it. The money was there for him, but the heart wasn't. Talk to me. Tell me this morning that I'm saying something wrong. I'm going to repeat that one more time for the people. Wait. There were fighters where money was there for them, but the heart for them to go get that money wasn't. What we talking about? What are we talking about? And they ain't suing either. And they ain't suing. How about that, Wilma Old School? The tavern was going on, man. And that's another thing. They ain't suing. This is the type of attention that you want when all over and just the majority of the boxing world is saying that you the softest thing ever in sports history since baby shit. Rest in peace to Kembe Mutombo, man. He passed away. Oh, we lost a baseball legend too. We lost Pete Rose. The Phillies, that nasty ass guy. Pete Rose is a nasty dude, man. But yeah, the Kembe Mutombo, you know, I call him Mount Shot. Rest in peace to Mutombo, man. And rest in peace to Pete Rose, man. Yeah, lawyers, cherry picks, and Twitter wars. Exactly the tavern. I mean, I never thought in my life that I would hear someone in the sport of boxing saying they're going to sue someone that they was in the ring with for battery. There's no such thing. How can you sue someone for battery in a goddamn no? I'm gonna be cool. Y'all see, I didn't even finish that. I didn't even finish that one. But come on. What are we doing? Yes, we are living in strange times, Tavern, and this is why I don't like even bringing up the past times to today's ears and audience. I don't even like doing it no more. Before I used to get a kick out of it because it meant something, because it's like he was rubbing it in their face, letting them know you ain't built like that. But they don't even care. So even if you rub it in their face, they not getting affected by it. They like, I don't give a fluke. They giving us the middle finger. They say, I don't give a fluke. Say what you want. Words don't hurt me. Words don't bother me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, I'm old school. I want the man out of boxing. He don't need to be in the sport. Because the more he stay in the sport, the more he gonna make this sport look bad, and the more he's gonna have other fighters thinking it's okay to be that way. It's a man's sport. It's a gladiator sport. You don't even hear the women go. You don't even hear the women in women boxing going at it back and forth and arguing like the men. It's like these males. I ain't gonna even say men. I'm gonna say these males. I respect those who get in the ring. Not respecting those that come up with all these excuses and stipulations and this, that, and the other. It's sad. I'm not respecting them. So you can call a fighter a C-level fighter all the hell you want. They got in the ring. They got in the ring, and that's what it's about. People don't have any heart no more. No heart. No heart at all. You can't even steal the damn silver slippers and click them 3 times. They ain't gonna even help you. That's how bad it is out here. It's so sad, but my thing is, stop comparing these babies, these males, to the men of yesterday. There's no comparison. There's none, and I think we all have fault when we do compare the two, because there's no comparison. You can't even say these men of today. That's why I say males. They're not men. They males. Males of today could never be like the men of the yesteryears. Let's look at it. Never. I don't know. You can come up and draw all sorts of conclusions why it's like that. Or because they've been around women too much, this, that, and the other, or it's not enough men in the house. And I'm going to tell y'all this. That's a bunch of bull crap. Stop saying that. Stop putting that myth out there. What do you mean? Just because a young man, a young boy grew up around a bunch of women, that means that he ain't going to be no man. You're listening to one right now. I'm all man. Huh? You would have thought I was raised in the damn wilderness with a whole bunch of crazy wild out hyenas. You know who got me hard the way that I am? The women, you knuckleheads. The women. Yeah. The women. not the men. I was being raised around the women more than the men in my family. Listen to me. Ain't nothing soft about me, baby. I'm as hard as it gets. And that's, so don't say that. Stop saying, oh, a woman can't raise a man. You know how many single mothers raise boys to men? Stop saying that. Because you're lying. You're lying and you're lying. I've seen plenty of a single woman raise boys to men. So that's a bunch of boyish. Y'all need to stop that. I see it every day. Shout out to all the stern women who raise boys into men. So y'all can kick rocks with that nonsense. See, because when y'all say, oh, it takes a man to raise a man, you sound like a soft-ass chauvinist. That's what you sound like. Huh? What do y'all be talking about? Y'all don't pay attention to what y'all say out y'all mouth. Did you ever hear the lioness, the male cubs can't stay with the lioness? Did you ever hear that? If that was the case, then the woman would come out the woman, then the men would come out the men. Stop the nonsense, man. And look, check this out. we talking about a dude that people consider one of the best dads ever. His son's softer than a mother effer. The way dad moved, you wouldn't thought he ain't had no damn daddy around. That's soft as he all emotional and all that. You would have thought his mama raised him. And guess who been spoiling him? His daddy. Mic drop. Learned something this morning. Huh? So don't never say that. We got this one dude, y'all. Oh, look at him, how his father stick by him. This boy soft as shit. But a man can raise a boy into a man. Look how Bill and Deb turned out. Mic drop. Woo-wee! Look how Bill and Deb turned out. Mic drop. Don't give me that nonsense. Who the hell is you to say what somebody need to take to raise some damn bodies? Man. Maybe that boy should have been around his mama a little more. Maybe he would have came out a little harder. Maybe he would have turned out a little harder. How about that? Since y'all want to be talking about, oh, the best father is that and his son softest-ish. And his son is soft. Yeah. Look at this. Look at that. Look how soft it is. Look how soft he is. Look at that. He up there. He ready. Oh, man, I ain't never had a daddy like that. Y'all trying to make this dude like he the best dad alive. Like other males ain't never had a daddies and like, yeah, y'all was on some nonsense. And look at Bill. Look at Bill. His son is the softest thing ever in sports history. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Y'all still want to celebrate that? Y'all still want to put that out into the ether? Huh? You still want to put that out into the ether? Look at him. Look at him. Yeah. Him and his son. Yeah, this must say his son softer than a mother effer. Because guess what? A man spoiling his son can make his son softer than a woman spoiling his son. Might drop. But I tell you what, the sport of boxing need to drop this dude. He's soft. Don't want to see this. Don't want to see this nonsense. It's bad. It's not good. It's not good. It ain't good at all. Yeah, having money don't mean nothing, bro. Having money don't mean nothing. Having money don't mean nothing, man. Everybody's starting to learn that having money don't mean a damn thing. Money can't buy you respect, and money ain't gonna guarantee you power either. Money ain't, y'all should be knowing how much the value of money is. Money is showing you its real value now, y'all. It's starting to show you its true value. It ain't nothing to it. Because there's everything about a dollar. You look at it, you measuring the man by a dollar and everything. Look at the value of the almighty dollar bill and it's on ill time. What are we talking about? And where are all the devoted Muslims out there? Where's all the devoted Muslims out there? You see this dude acting like that? 5 minutes, BBO. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about that, people. Really think about that right there. Everybody talking about this, that, this, and this. Oh, look at them, the best father and son combination in sports. D3 in the building. Look at them, the best father and son, the best father and son. Oh, look at them, look at them. Oh, telling people in the damn chat that they jealous because of dad because they ain't have a daddy like Bill. Are you serious to tell people that in real time? You don't know what type of father people had in real time. Chumps. But all this, look at Bill and Dev, look at Bill and Dev, and Bill got the softest goddamn athlete ever in sports history. You want to be proud about that? Why is Devin had a man in his life, right? This is what y'all say. Yeah, you can't read. Man, boy gonna be messed up, but ain't no man in the house. It was a man in the house, and look how soft he is. This man had his daddy by his damn side, and look how soft he is. Queen in the building, the family, TWT. Ain't nothing happened but soft ass Devin. Soft ass Bill. Y'all talk all this. Look at the daddy and son of the year. Look at the daddy and son team of the year. Look, he always been a good father. He always been in his life, and his son is soft. His son act like a little girl. But men can raise boys into men. But men can raise boys into men. But men can raise boys into men, huh? I'm gonna say it one more time for you deaf and ignorant people. So, with that being said, so only a man can raise a boy into a man. And y'all been talking about this man raising his boy his whole life, and look how soft that boy is. What are we talking about? Huh? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Huh? Where y'all at? Look at it, the best dad ever. Look at this dad, this dad, and his son is the softest thing ever. Now ask some of these fighters who raised them, who they was raised by more. Some of them are gonna say women. And when you find out that someone that been whipping ass been raised by women more than men, don't be surprised, knuckles. I'm sick of this, man. I'm sick of it. This is what they want, Queen. This is what they want. This is the attention that they want. Then you can have it. There you go, Bill. There you go. And all of the hey nights, yes. The face of boxing. Yeah, the softest, the weakest face ever in boxing. My damn 12-year boy, I ain't gonna go this too early. A stupid battery. He hit me. It's a fighting sport. Hit back, bitch. Woo, woo. Man, I spiked y'all coffee this morning. No diddy. I spiked y'all coffee this morning, but no diddy. I spiked your coffee this morning, but no diddy. Ah, man. I'm not playing. I'm boycotting this dude. Boycott this dude. Boycott anybody that's moving around in the sport or any sport. Like, boycott this dude. But yeah, Quay, that's the case. He can't even win. He can't even win. How you gonna win a battery lawsuit in a man's sport? Cash Crypto said Dev never got his ass whooped at home. Soft ass nigga went in the corner for the times out. Yeah, something, bro. Something, Cash Crypto. But for some kid who gets so much respect about his daddy being in his life and all that, what y'all got to say about that now? Because this daddy being in his boy life, he raised the softest ever in sports history. Ain't nothing to be happy about. They just killed me with that nonsense. I don't know who made that up. I'm tired of it. Yeah, women can't raise a boy into a man. Yes, they can. Women been raising boys into men their whole damn life. Get out of here. I don't know where they get that from. I really don't. But you know what I think that is? I don't think that was really made for the melanated woman. I think the other woman had those problems. You see what I'm saying? Because I've seen plenty of women raise boys into men. Holler at your boy. Devin showed hard his pops with that. Yeah, whatever. How you doing? He ain't got no heart either. My man, you gotta wake up, my man. Gotta wake up. Gotta get up, bro. How you doing? They have mama issues, Quee. They got some kind of issues, Quee. You hear me? How y'all doing? They got some kind of damn issues. Mama issues, woman issues, some kind of issues. But I know one issue they got. They ain't men all men. And this is what people was talking about. This kid. They need to get out of boxing, seriously. It ain't looking good. They the goofies of the goofies. I'm not representing it. And no man or woman should be representing that nonsense. Shouldn't be representing it. Angry, yeah. And I'm like, what are we talking about here? You know, but before I close, I'm gonna close out in a couple of minutes. Let me give y'all my closing conversation. Can you close out? So here it is. We into the last couple months of this year. Look forward to Better Beeve and Bibble in a couple weeks. What's up, baby? Everything good?
Soon as I come in the morning.
Yeah, I see you. I'm gonna go upstairs and write this nut ass report out. Everything good? All right. Yeah, so we got Better Beeve and Bibble. We got that card coming up. Well, I guess like the second weekend of this month should be a bar burner. Who y'all got winning? Man, that's gonna be a bar burner. 50-50 fight. I like being the 50-50 mindset. Gotta look into the rest of that card. Then of course, we got the date set for Tank and Lamont Roach. Gotta see what that undercard is going to be like. And it seems like pretty much that's all we have left. Bibble by unanimous decision. Not a bad one. So seems like the rest of the year is pretty much made up, people, for boxing, unless it's something in between that we're not talking about as much as far as fights. But I'm looking forward to Tank Davis putting on a good performance against Lamont Roach, who is a respectable opponent. If you know boxing, you know what I'm talking about. Lamont Roach is nice. Tank is facing another brother. They said Tanks don't fight brothers. He's fighting another one. So that's going to be good. I guess we can wait until 2025 to see the return of Shakur, what he's going to do, because there was a lot of food that was left on the table for us 2024. Let's see if everybody, take advantage and really eat off the plate into next year. I would say this. I don't know what they're going to do with the prospects, but I think the prospects is time to turn up. We need Abdullah Mason getting a test. We need Abdullah Mason getting tested like Shushu Carrington just got tested. Shout out to Shushu. I think Shushu passed this test, people. Thank you, old school. I think Shushu passed his test. And he just need to go back and tighten up on some things. But it's time for Abdullah to face that same type of opposition. It's time that boxing hold these fighters accountable when they out here pump faking. All right. I think 2025, these fighters should be going in there and not going in there with the warrior, I want the money. Don't go in there trying to demand anything when you just got there, people. When you just get into the dance, you can't tell the DJ what song to put on. Yeah, I like Abdullah Mason. He's a very interesting fighter. Yup, time for him to get tested, Kwee. It's time for Abdullah to get tested. It's time for a lot of those. It's time for all the rest of those guys to step up in opposition, because what I just seen happen in front of my eyes in 2024 is a damn disgrace. And what it is that when the opportunity knocked, when money was on the line for people, they didn't take advantage of it. So I don't know about these people. I don't know what to say. It ain't looking good. But listen, I'm going to get up on out of here. I appreciate the family coming through and rocking out with your boy, man. Listen, it's the greatest, man, alive, Grumpy OG. Nobody do it like me. Straight up and down, no special effects like Wu-Tang Clan. Protect your neck. It's Crush the Legend. Thanks for joining for the early morning coffee and donuts, your pre-breakfast. I hope y'all like y'all serving this morning, and I know I will see y'all later on today. So shout out to the family, TWT. Shout out to JBT, man. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the network. We doing good things, man. Shout out to anger management out there. Shout out to all the boxing different groups that's actually really talking boxing, and we keeping the context, the content of the sport pure and uncut and unbiased. We only biased when it comes to the facts and the truth. Football season been something else so far, still early in the season. Shout out to the Washington Commanders. It look like they are ahead of they are ahead in the NFC East, so that's good. So I'm gonna get up on out of here. Hey man, I don't know which direction y'all going next, but I know Jay Hardcore will be on at 8 o'clock with the breakfast show. I'm the early show. Just Do coming on later. Y'all know the routine. Y'all know where all the good content creators is at. That's where I be at. I ain't with the sucker-ish. Leave it to you. So with that being said, I'm out here like a breeze through the trees. If ain't nobody told you that I love you, that they love you, respect you, the Crush Man do. So thanks for rocking out with the old Grumpy OG, and I'll see y'all later. BBO, my engineer, let's get up out of here, man. Let's get up out of here, BBO. I know there's a couple football teams that's looking pretty bad. I get on that another time. Yeah, couple teams not looking too good, but it's still early in the season. Yeah, it's still early in the season. I know Dallas better. I watch Dallas because my favorite wide receiver is on that team, but I ain't gonna be watching CeeDee Lamb and keep saying Dallas lose. I want to watch CeeDee Lamb and see they win a fucking game. I think they probably would get it a little better as the season goes on. But yo, I'm out of here. I'm on to the next. Y'all have a great one. BBO, where you at, sleepyhead? Take us up on out here. I'm done.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each.